another Tween Crafternoon here at the Scott County Public Library in Georgetown, Kentucky. I am Miss Kelly as usual. Today I will be teaching you how to make these cute little beaded keychains. I mean, you don't have to put it on a keychain, but if you came and picked up one of your little make and take baggies from the children's desk, you do have a keychain in there. You could just make it and have it be like a fun little pet or accessory. But if you didn't come get a make and take, as long as you have pony beads and string at home, you're set. You will need pony beads. This is a giant container I got on clearance. They come in so many forms. These are slightly different, a little more rounded, but still good. These have nice large holes, which will be very important for our purposes today. You will also need a piece of string. Again, if you got one of the little baggies, you have the piece like this. You've got your keychain, and then you will also have a pattern if you came to pick this up. I'm also going to pass this along to our marketing team so that you should be able to download this off our website and craft along that way if you didn't pick it up. Now, the last bit is, well, you'll need scissors at the very end. But then, optionally, you will also need a lighter with an adult supervision, please, or probably have your adult do it. Again, this is optional, but at the very end, you can kind of, after you cut, make a knot and cut, you can use a lighter, especially on the type of thread that I've given you, or not thread, string, whatever. And it will melt a little bit because it is plastic based, and so once you melt it, it really locks that knot in, so it's not gonna fall apart on you. All right, so through the magic of video editing, we are going to cut my hands now. All right, so we are back with my hands. Apologies for my terrible nails, you know, it happens. All right, so while I showed you this cute little penguin that I made as my sample, I decided that I am going to show you how to do the cupcake. I don't know why I decided it had to have cherries on top. It's not a sundae, it's a cupcake, but that's how it is. So I went ahead and cut my pattern out, off of the sheet with the other ones, and I have laid out all the beads I need on top of the corresponding little dots. So this is what some of the other ones look like. That's the watermelon. Here's the penguin pattern. And if you picked up one of these kits from the library, you have more beads than you need. I spill things frequently, so I understand. I made sure you had enough. And for things like the cupcakes, I did different colored wrappers, and then I also, for the little sprinkles here, I just did blue on mine, and the frosting in yours is all white. I didn't have enough of these tiny white beads, so I used gray. And I also gave you like a bunch of different colored sprinkles, so you can just throw them in wherever you want. Same thing, I think, for the watermelon and the ladybugs. I gave you extra black beads so that if you didn't like where those seeds or the ladybug spots were, you could switch it up. That's totally up to you. All right, but to get down to it, how we start, move that back out of view there so I don't mess with it. Again, we're gonna start with our little keychain. This is kind of an odd keychain. It's weird and loopy, but it works just as well. There we go. We've got our string. I am going to make sure that our ends are matched, like such. I'm gonna come to this other end here. Sorry, I'm trying to keep this in frame. All right, and I'm going to take my keychain, and I'm going to push one end through. This is the bottom of the keychain here. If you were using just a normal keychain, you would just stick it through and it's on the end there. Again, this is kind of an unusual keychain, so I'm gonna pop that through there. And then I'm gonna put the ends through there. I'm gonna hold the keychain and I'm gonna pull. This one I need to fiddle with. All right, we've got it pulled tight. Let me show you again, just to make sure. So we have got the ends of our string together there, pulled down to the loopy bit. I'm going to put the loopy bit through my keychain. I've got my loop. I'm gonna put my string ends through the loop, hold on to the keychain and pull so that we have got our string thoroughly attached to our keychain. Yay, step 1. Okay, so on to the rest. You don't have to lay out your beads like this. You can just kind of get them out as you need them. I think this will be a little more useful for our time here. So that's what I went ahead and did. Now, we're gonna get started. The top of our keychain is the little cherry on top. I'm just going to take this singular red bead. I'm going to thread it. Oh, yeah, thread it on my string. We're gonna let it go all the way down. This little thing is popping off again already. Okay, well, there we go. Got that tight. We've got it on one string. And now we're going to take the end of our other string. There it is, in view. I'm going to put it through the bead. And then, oh, there we go, back in view. Pull it. All right, so we've got our bead there, and we've got our strings coming out both sides. Got a little bit of an accent there. I don't know where that came from. Sorry, guys. All right, so we did our first row. Yay! This first row is really easy. Some of the other ones have more beads. It just doesn't make it harder, but one bead is way easier than 5. So, on to our next row, which is going to be these two, the rest of our cherry bits. So, gonna thread both of them onto one string. So they're up there, but we are going to kind of turn it. Oop, there we go. And we want to put our thread through this. Sometimes it is easier to thread one bead. Oh, I didn't get it. There we go. And then go back and thread the next one. All right, so I'm gonna hold that there. I'm going to pull, and boom, we've got these. I don't know if I said it, but I decided to do the cupcake because it has the most beads, I think, of any of the designs, and so I'm starting and finishing this thing, so you are going to see it many times. If you want to skip to the end from now, you are literally just going to keep doing the same thing down the rows, but I'm gonna keep at it so that we can see. All right, next row. I've shifted my my beads on my paper. Whoops. It's okay. Make sure. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, one of those got out of the way. So I need 5 of these gray beads. On the patterns, I did make where it's supposed to be white gray because white on white paper. It doesn't show up. What? Yeah. But again, I didn't have enough of these cute little beads in white to complete this, so I went with gray because frosting doesn't have to be white. What? All right. And I really like the beads that I found because we had some that were pearlescent. I'm not doing this on the camera. There we go. Were pearlescent, and so they're shiny. So your cupcakes are shiny, which just makes me happy. All right, we're gonna try and kind of center that there. All right, there we go. And on to the next. Hopefully I'm not breathing into this microphone, but I definitely might be. And again, you see there is a little purple sprinkle, but I'm just doing blue sprinkles. If you got a kit, you can do a lot. Oh no, my sprinkle. Okay, it's back. We're fine. It's okay. It's all good. Boop. All right. Frosting, sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle, frosting. Let's make sure. Frosting, sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle. Well, my word stopped working there. Well, that's all right. All right, let's make sure I've got them here, which means that I need my string to go this way. There we are. Get on there. Come on now. Now, if you really get into this, there are cool ones you can make with like legs and stuff, but figured this was kind of a beginner step, so I did not mess with those. None of the patterns have legs, but those are really fun, so if you get into it, you can look up some more info. All right, what did I do? What did I do? Oh no, I skipped a bead. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen, so I'm gonna pull that back out of there. I can hear Miss Yolanda laughing in the other room. Okay, let's try that again. Get in there. All right. Did I get it right that time? Yeah, it did. Okay. And as you go, you want to keep pulling tight so that it lays right. And since you keep adding beads, it gets a little funny. It is going to get curvy. The penguin I made, where did he go? There he is. He's fairly linear. Just adds like 1 or 2 beads at a time. So he stays pretty flat. I was pretty pleased with that. I'm gonna tell you right now, this penguin guy is only so flat because I've done this before. When I used to make these as a kid, they did not turn out this well. I was very happy with how my penguin came out. All right, on to the next row. Let's make sure that this is the correct beads. That was not grammatically correct. Do as I say, not as I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I stole a bead from somewhere else. Yep, okay. So, 8 beads. I need to stop getting off camera. I apologize. I'm having to look at the camera way above me. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And take the string on the other side, go through, and let's not miss one this time. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Come on. Come on. 4. There we go. 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we're going to pull it. Whoop. All right. We are almost done with the frosting that I definitely just flung everywhere. So let's scooch these down out of the way. So maybe that's not the best way to do it. Or maybe it's just because I'm doing 10 things at once. Who knows? All right. So I only have 2 more rows of frosting left. I know that much. So I need, according to my little pattern here, frosting, and then a sprinkle, and then frosting, and a sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle, and then 2 frostings, and then a sprinkle, and 1 more frosting. All right, so we got that, matches up with that, I think. Frosting, sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle, frosting, sprinkle, frosting, frosting, sprinkle, frosting. Okay, thanks for listening to me say frosting, sprinkle 15 times over. All right, and again, we are going to slide it so that they are on both of the strings. Get through there. I don't know if you can see it, my thread is getting a little fluffy for being used so much, but that's okay. If that happens, you can trim it. Just be careful you don't trim it so that too much, so you don't have enough string at the end. That would be quite sad. All right, we've got 1, 2. Come on, come on. All right, we got that, and we are going to grab each end and pull and flatten a bit. Ah, it's coming together quite nicely. All right, so last row of frosting, which means I just need to throw all these gray beads on here. Yeah, let's go. Almost. think this is the most beads in one row of any of the pattern. Well, no, that might not be true. The base of the watermelon, the rind, there's a lot of beads in that row. There's quite a few in the middle of the Pokeball that I did. If you like these and you want more designs, you can use perler bead patterns as well as inspiration for these. They work pretty well. Oh, I hope I have enough string at the end. Uh-oh. All right. That would be really, really unfortunate. All right, let's see. Da, 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 da. Try not to give you all dead silence, but I'm doing a whole lot of the same, so I'm running out of things to say. Let's go. 2 more. All right. This is the widest row. All right. So pull it nice and tight. Oh, look at that cute little frosting. Yes. Now we just have to make our cupcake wrapper. All right, so I am gonna move these off. I'm gonna bring this pattern up there a little bit so we can still see it, but it's not quite so in the frame. Try and keep myself on guard. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need 9 of these. 7, 8, 9. All right. Oh, I really hope I have enough string. Seven, 8, and 9. All right, back through we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. All right. Ooh. Y'all, I may not have enough string left. Uh-oh. All right. So, I've got that. I'm going to pull it, and I don't want to pull it too much because it's kind of trying to pop up on itself, and I do not want that to happen. No, no. All right. So, we've got hopefully 3 more rows left. We'll see if we can get through them all. If not, it's going to be a really, really short cupcake. That's okay. What do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we decreased it by 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 7. All right. Ooh, y'all, it's gonna be really close. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right. Oh, nope, nope, no, no, no. Bad. Mess with that last row and get it back centered. It's not. There we go. That looks better. And then we'll center this row. Stay. Okay. I think I can get 1 more row. I don't know if I can get the last row, but that's okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what I said last time? How was that? I was supposed to do 8 beads on the last row, guys. I can't count. So let's fix that. It's okay. We'll pull it off of, I will pull this string out. I'm gonna just put one bead back on here, another bead on here, and then we'll go through again, because I can't count, clearly. All right, let's try that. That's another reason I put too many beads in the kits, because I don't always trust myself with counting, and I figured I'd rather give you too many than not enough, because not enough beads, it would just be absolutely disappointing. Come on. All right, 2 more to go. And my string is not happy. Alright, this one is pretty centered still. Get you nice and flat. I mean, it totally looks like a cupcake. So, let's try and get one more row on here, where I do in fact need 7 beads, and not 8. 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm gonna move these last 6 over there if I can get them on there. Woo, that'd be awesome. I don't think it's gonna happen, but let's see. 1, 2, whoop, 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 whoop. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, that last row is not gonna happen because I still need room to tie it off, but that's okay. All right, gonna go through 1, 2, while also making sure that they don't fall off the other end. I really don't want that to happen. 3, 4, 5, 6, and last one, 7. All right, so my cupcake's got kind of a short wrapper base there, but that's okay. It's obviously a cupcake. It's all good. Okay, thanks for sticking with me for so long. We are so close to being done. So close. All we gotta do is tie a knot on both ends. Both ends is very important. All right, let's get that in there. I want it to be as close as possible to the edge there. Yep, all right, that'll do. And come on. Okay. Really? Really? Gonna do this to me now? How did I get the other one so well? I don't know. The other one was easy. Somehow my strings got uneven. I'm not sure how that happens when they were so perfectly lined up in the beginning. Get in there. Oh, 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 I've got some little stringy bits, I feel it. All right, flatten you out, pull that knot good and tight. All right, so very last step here, gonna cut that off. Oh, scissors are not great. All right. And trim that as well. And again, like I said, if an adult has one and feels comfortable for using it with you or for you, you can take a lighter and light these edges just a little bit, enough so that it goes from that, you can see it's just a regular knot, to kind of melted down, like you can see here on my little penguin where I already did that. So that is how you make a cute little pony bead keychain. Again, it doesn't have to be a keychain. Maybe you just want it to be a little patch. You could probably sew this onto something, sewing around the edges there. That'd be easy. There's lots of things you could do with it. But I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. It's been a long video. It's weird. check us out on Facebook or scottpublib.org. Check out our online calendar. If you live in the county, you probably got one of our print calendars in the mail. You can also see that. Keep in mind, though, that while the print calendar says that things are in person, we have gone virtual for children's programming and teens for safety concerns. But I will see you guys next week for, I think, some tween science. Double check me on events, though, on our calendar and make sure I'm right. But I will see you guys next week for sure. Bye, guys.